Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous day today. I'm Esther from the Gold Coast, Australia. I'm an artist who just has fallen in love with Zen patterning, Zen tangle, pattern drawing. I just love it. I love spending time on it. And this is a relatively new project that I've been recording my work. I also chat during my videos if anyone has the patience to sit through them. The idea is I do them live so that you have a chance to join in and do this work at the same time. And if I can do it, you can do it. And they all turn out beautiful. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or experienced in this, they all turn out beautiful. And I've got a special treat on for you today. It's going to be a little bit different, but I'll just show you this that we finished yesterday. Remember that one? Didn't turn out beautiful. So we just finished that. And what I did was, and I didn't record it, I'm sorry, is I put a little envelope in there with a little pattern in there. Pop that in there. That in there. And that'll make a lovely present for someone. I will put a ribbon on here so that it doesn't get stuck. But that was the last one that we did. Isn't that beautiful? I'm sure yours is beautiful as well, because it doesn't matter what you do, how many times you go out the line, you can do it. And they all turn out great. So with that being said, I'm going to draw this time in my art journal. So, and what I've decided to do, which is different than what we've been doing, we're going to do a face. Now you think, oh, I can't draw faces. Remember Picasso? He could draw faces, he could paint beautifully, but he decided to go outside the box and try something new. And that's why his work was so crazy with cubism and all that. And that's what you're going to do today. And I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to do a face, and then the face is going to be patterned. So make yourself a cup of tea, coffee, glass of wine. Just relax. Put on some music if you don't want to listen to this, but grab yourself a piece of paper, any pen or pencil, and that's all you need to make a fabulous work that you can be proud of. So let's start. And I'll just go through my process, and I'm sure that. So a face is normally oval, so we'll do an oval. It could be bigger, you see, not even I'm perfect. I'm going to do a bigger oval and a smaller oval so that it's easier for you to see. And then you just rub it out. So let's do an oval. There we have an oval. Oval. Oh, did I mention it's very hot here today? Very, very hot. So if my skin is shining, I apologize for that. So we head more or less halfway. Do the line for the eyes. Let's do it slight curve like that. And of course these pencil lines can be rubbed out afterwards. So that's the eyes. Halfway down is the end of the nose. Halfway between there and there is the middle of the mouth. And there you have a face. So if that's the middle, if you have a space between there and there, and then the eyes start, so that space there is as wide as the eye. That space there is as wide as the eye. Now, I'm going to exaggerate these because it's going to be patterned. So I'm going to do big eyes instead of small eyes. But obviously a small eye would be that size. So we're going to do big eyes because this is going to be a face pattern. So that's the middle. I'm going to do an eye like that. Looks a bit like a Martian. Another one that side. More or less the same. The nose is here. Nostrils. I wonder if I pressed record. Let me have a check. Yep, I did. And my light has gone off. I'm just going to fix that up. Might be a little bit better. I think the battery is gone. But anyway, let's continue. You've got your nose and the nostrils. Like that. The mouth. Now I'm going to exaggerate the mouth. But here's the middle of the mouth. So there's a bow there, comes up there, down and up, down and up. And then the lips are like that. And then you just change it as you want. Make that a little bit longer there. But you've got more or less a face. And now we're going to tangle it. Isn't that exciting? So assuming you have a piece of hair like that that's coming, that's hair from their back, and that's the scalp. And that's an exaggerated eye, obviously, because your eyes aren't that big. I wish my eyes were that big, but they're actually pathetically small. Anyhow, we'll do the eyelid. This is not quite right. We'll do the eyelid there. The eye. Eyebrows. And I'm sure you've managed already. But this is going to be Zen patterned, so don't forget. So if it's not particularly to your liking, you just change it afterwards. But there we've got a face that we're going to Zen pattern. And I'm telling you, I guarantee, I haven't done it before, but I guarantee that it will turn out beautiful, whatever you do. So let's do the hair. So assuming you have hair that comes down like that. And remember, you've got, it's not just on the scalp. So let's say like that there. That's a bit up in the air, that one. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. See what's happened here? I've just zened the hair. Now that's all going to be zenned. And it's going to look spectacular, I promise you. Let's make the face a little bit more narrow. There and there. Oops. Remember, that's all going to be rubbed out. And it's all going to be Zen patterned. So let's just say, with the nose, I wonder if you can see these pencil marks. No, not very well. All right. I'm going to do it in pen. I'm going to take a leap of faith. And this is my journal, so I really don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to be very careful. So here we go. Now it's all going to be patterned, all different patterns. And the hair, have one down there like that, round, round, and up we go in here. And because it's Zen, it's going to have all sorts of lines everywhere. So let's say we have that. We have that. We have the eyes. And I hope you're trying this, because honestly, if I can do it, you can do it. They always turn out beautifully, because patterns always do. Do a nice big circle in there. And look what's happening. It's turning into Zen painting. As a Zen patterning drawing. So let's see what we can do. With the nose. Now you can do it. And I have come into the mouth. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look fabulous? I hope you can see it. Let me turn the book around a little bit like that. So there's your face. And you don't have to be able to draw a face to do this. You just do it. And what we're going to do, what I'm going to do now, is rub out these pencil lines. So it gives you a better idea. Hopefully all the ink is dry, and yes it is. So once we rub out the pencil lines, you'll be able to see. For those of you who haven't watched me before, I do tend to chat while I'm drawing. I'm not really a talker, as those people that know me will attest to that. I'm quite quiet and keep to myself, but I love chatting while I'm drawing. And I tell stories, all true stories, and my dreams. I had a most marvelous dream. If you all want to hear it again. That nose, get rid of those lips. Look what we have here. Look what we have here. And they look super. Does look a bit cartoonish, but once we start doing the patterning, it will just change everything. Everything will change, and you'll see that. This is just an art journal, that I was given one year as a Christmas present. And I've just been putting my work in there. You see, I've been doing this for a while now. Oh, there's my ruler. Oh, I'm so happy. I've been looking for this ruler for ages. I'm so happy. You have no idea. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I don't know how long I've been looking for that goddamn ruler. So I help out in I volunteer in a school art room. And when I come home, I fill in pages, and that's the next page. So you're all joining me in my next art page. Isn't that super? So let's start patterning, guys. And whatever pattern you choose, whatever you feel like doing is fine. Excuse me, because the end result will be beautiful. It's suddenly got quite dark outside, and for some reason my light isn't working, so I'm going to pop on a couple of overhead lights. If you'll excuse me for a minute. Just hopefully the light is enough for you to see. So how about we start with the eyebrows? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do circles. Of course, you can do whatever you like, stripes, whatever tickles your fancy. Remember, the entire thing is going to be patterned. And there will be a face there. And if you can do portraits, then do the portrait of someone you love. Fill it in with patterns, frame it, you've got a beautiful present. I think this is going to take some considerable time, so there'll be part 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 and 5 as well, because it's going to take ages to do. I just know it. Now these pens, I was walking through Kmart and found these. A pack of these came 4 in a pack. And I thought, oh, well, I'll try it. Don't normally buy pens unless they're from an art shop or a dealer, something like that. But I'm pleasantly surprised and very happy with these pens. So Kmart, a few dollars, I can't remember how much I paid. There you have it. And then, of course, you colour in the negative spaces like that. You can fix up the outer line after you've filled in all these negative spaces. Went to see my stepmother today in aged care. She's doing well, 103. She's imagining all sorts of things. She's imagining, and I've heard this story 100 times, I guess. She imagines that there's a bird outside that says, "Hello, Ingrid. Hello, Ingrid." Her name is Ingrid. So she's very impressed that whoever owns this bird taught it to say her name. She's very pleased about that. She doesn't know who owns the bird. And I was there one day and a bird was tweeting outside. You know, the usual tweet, tweet. She She says, did you hear it? Did you hear it? It's saying Ingrid. Ingrid. Hello, Ingrid. Come here, Ingrid. What do you say? Do you agree with her? Well, there's a school of thought that says, yeah, just look, she's 103, just agree with what she's saying. But that's up to a point. Well, she also imagines that people are talking about her, and I will not agree to that. So when she says, I heard them talking about me, I said, no, you didn't, because nobody's talking about her. Just to ease your mind for a minute, I'm going to do the pattern here as well, so that, oops, don't rush. I went over the line, but it doesn't matter. Even if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter, because you can fix it. Easy to fix it. I can hear some thunder in the sky. I think we may get a storm. Quite like storms. I had a dog who was absolutely terrified of storms, poor thing. But when he lost his hearing and went deaf, he lived. I only got him when he was 10, as his parents moved overseas. So dear old Rusty came and lived with me, and he was terrified of storms. But then he went deaf, and it was a relief for him and me because he couldn't hear the thunder. He would happily wander about, completely oblivious to the fact that there's thunder and lightning in the sky, and not worry about a thing. He couldn't hear the rain, and it was a relief, I can tell you, because he was terrified. He used to shake and carry on, goodness me. Tried all sorts of things. But, yeah, poor old Rusty. He's gone now, got very sick. Miss him dearly, he's a sweet little dog. I don't know why I got into dogs. It's just these thoughts that enter my head. I also had 2 little chihuahuas, Maya and Shania, the most adorable little darlings. But they only lived, one lived to 9, one lived to 10, both with heart disease. So it was very sad. I'll continue with this here while I've got it here. I wonder when it comes to the end of this one, whether you'll see the face or not. I'm interested to know if the face will show itself. Are you happy with that? Try not to rush. Don't have anything to do. I am making potato salad for my son's Christmas party tomorrow. But potatoes are cooked, cooling. The mayonnaise is ready. Got to peel the onion, grate that. But there's absolutely no reason for me to rush. Except I want to try and keep these an hour at a time, because it takes forever to upload them. Look at that. You look crazy. Now, you can do exactly the same here as there, but I don't think I will. I'm going to do solid circles for that one. You can use a circle template if you like to do these circles, but I don't think that you need to worry about that, because this is hand drawn, and if you have perfect circles, well, could have been done by a machine, and you don't want that feeling. Oh, it's handmade. How's that? He looks angry. As I say, you never know how it's going to turn out when you try something new. This is the first time I've done a face, so I'm interested to know how it will turn out. Sure, it'll turn out nice. They all do. I haven't seen one tangle drawing that doesn't look fabulous. Put a few more dots in. Fill up the empty areas. And they're looking great. Love it. What's happened here? I think I might do a few lines in here. My usual line. 3 dots. Line. 3 dots. And if this doesn't work out, I simply fill it in. Yeah. And that didn't turn out as I would have liked, so I am going to fill that in with black. See what you can do? It doesn't turn out how you want it. You fix it until you do like it. There you go. All done, all fixed. As simple and as easy as that. Right. Where shall we go now? How about just turn your book around so that it's comfortable for you to do your work. I think I might do the same here. Now you have a choice of filling in the individual lines or not. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a line here and another one there. This is not as wide. I'll just do the one line in the middle. Then I'm going to fill in individual squares. So choose a part to go to, and then I'll just do the color one in, stop the other one. Now I can continue that theme on this side. I'm going to do different ones on that side because it's looking a bit too decorative at the moment, and wasn't my plan. So this is what I'm going to do here. Do some straight lines here, just to bring in what we've learned in others, and then soften the edges. That is looking really nice now. What do you think? That turned out beautiful. Now I don't want to do the same here, because then you tend to have it too much, like, yeah, I don't like things matching too much, because it just, I think it ruins the look that you want to give. So what I'm going to do is, let me see if that is, it's already 40 minutes. What we'll do, straight lines here. Soften the edges. Just take each hard edge and do a circle around it, and then color it in, and it just gives it a beautiful effect. A lot of thunder. If it gets too much, I may have to turn off for a while. It's okay for now. Fix that up. All I'm doing is rounding these points off, and it gives it a nicer effect. I hope you're finding this really relaxing, guys. It's fun to do. So you see, that's different. Oh, I do beg your pardon, it was a sneeze. I don't like the light here, unfortunately, but I hope that you can see it nicely. I have got all the lights on that I have, but it is getting quite dark out there. So isn't that looking nice? I just have to fix up a few things here. So if you see something that you don't like, just change it. It's as simple as that. What am I going to do for that eyeball? And when you're undecided, just do something else. So, what do you say? And you just choose a pattern, whatever you feel like doing. That's how I choose. I know I don't have any preconceived ideas, or I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do that one. Just think of exactly what your hand feels like doing at the time. That's what you do. And of course, this drawing can be anything. We drew a face this time, but let's say you drew the shape of an elephant or a zebra. With a zebra, that would be quite hard. But a lion or a tiger or any other animal, bunny rabbit, whatever you decide to do. And then you start patterning it. I think that would look lovely. I've actually seen that on ceramics. I think I've seen someone do that in ceramics. I think I've seen it done to a cow-shaped ceramic, with different patterns. I think they had different coloured material pasted on it or drawn on it or something like that. And it looked really nice. So it's very simple, from the very simple lines on a page. Fill in the spaces with different patterns. And if you look around in life, there's patterns everywhere. Everything you look at, a leaf, your skin. Mine's a bit like crocodile skin at the moment. So there's a lot of like a cracked desert earth. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's getting there. And don't be in a hurry. Like I was rushing a bit then. Try not to be in a hurry. Just relax, slow your mind. I find this very relaxing. It's the only thing that exists, well, should exist when you're doing that, is this. So, pleasant thoughts. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? And that was a nostril. What to do with that? It's just whatever you feel like doing. All I'm doing is filling in these areas that didn't have anything before. Looks a bit like a Mardi Gras mask at the moment. Haven't decided how to handle these yet. So don't be in a hurry with that. You can decide. I mean, you can either colour in the colour in one, leave one, colour in one, or I don't know. But I haven't decided yet. So, of course, you can look at other art that you've done. Let's take a look at this and see if there's anything that we can incorporate. Where is that one? Right. I've looked back on things before and it doesn't work for me because I always want to do something different. think of something different every time. What I'm going to do for here, and it does look very nice, this type of thing, but here, and it's going to be on a big scale. So and instead of straight like that, they're going to be curly. So I'll show you what I mean. So the edges go in a little bit more. And they also connect. See that connection there? And if I do that all the way along here, I think it's going to look beautiful. Let's see. I can have one starting here. And all the negative spaces are going to be filled in. Let's start a new one here. See how that looks, guys? Very decorative and pretty, isn't it? Wasn't my intention, but it does look good. And then it's just a matter of filling in these negative spaces here. Well, there's a storm coming in, so I'm going to stop this video now. Thank you so much for watching. By the time I come back on, I will have fixed the battery on my thing here so that it works, and you'd be able to see it better. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying the results of this. I'll talk to you in a little while. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all your support and your ideas that are coming through. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.